During America's turbulent 2016, a tragic event occurred. Korryn Shandawn Gaines, a 23-year-old African-American woman, became the center of a heartbreaking encounter in August of that year. The incident commenced when officers arrived at Gaines' residence to execute warrants for her and a man named Kareem Courtney. Gaines, facing charges related to failing to appear in court, found herself at the center of a gripping standoff captured on Facebook Live. The first video, removed shortly after the incident, depicted an officer attempting to engage with Gaines at her doorstep. Witnesses reported her either ignoring or failing to comprehend the officer's words. The second video shows a tense situation where Gaines, holding a 12-gauge gun, tells a 5-year-old boy that the police are here to kill them. Kareem Courtney fled the apartment with a 1-year-old child, leaving Gaines and the older child at home. Courtney was arrested without resistance after fleeing the apartment with a 1-year-old child. Gaines adamantly refused to cooperate and allegedly aimed her shotgun at the officers. After a 7-hour gunfight, the live audience encouraged Gaines not to comply with police demands. The situation escalated when a police officer, for unknown reasons, fired one shot at Gaines after she aimed the gun at them and threatened to kill them. During the protest, she fired 2 shots into a crowd of police and SWAT members. Gaines was quickly shot and could not survive, and the 5-year-old boy was minorly injured in the process. The incident unfolded against the backdrop of heightened tensions between law enforcement and the Black Lives Matter movement. Some saw it as yet another instance of questionable police action, while others argued that Gaines had ample opportunities to avoid a fatal confrontation. It is unclear if the live video was ever removed or if Gaines' account was deactivated after the conflict. Have you pressed the subscribe button yet? This way you'll never miss out on what fascinating stories and mysteries come up next. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell to receive notifications of new videos. In the suburban neighborhood of Greenwood, 20-year-old Anthony Perkins embarked on an ordinary evening stroll that would soon turn into a haunting mystery on his Facebook livestream. As he wandered through the familiar streets, Perkins engaged in casual conversations with his neighbors, the camera capturing snippets of his interactions. However, the atmosphere took a chilling turn when Perkins gazed directly into the camera, unknowingly foreshadowing the impending tragedy. Suddenly, the tranquility of the neighborhood shattered as 12 deafening shots echoed through the air. The camera, still rolling, captured the chaos that ensued, the horrified screams of witnesses, the abrupt fall of Perkins to the ground, and the unsettling silence that followed. The phone, now a witness to the inexplicable event, shifted around before plunging into darkness. The video concluded and was automatically posted to Perkins' Facebook page, leaving a chilling testament to the tragic events that unfolded. Rushed to the hospital in a desperate attempt to save him, Perkins succumbed to his fatal wounds 2 hours later, leaving behind 3 children and a shattered community. Police said that Perkins was a gang member who had done jail time for making heroin and had been placed on their list of people who were likely to be hurt in or cause gang violence. But friends denied he was involved in crime, adding that the father of 3 had just been promoted at McDonald's and rarely took a day off work. Which of these scares you the most? Let us know in the comment section below. In the dim glow of the early morning hours in January 2017, the life of a 33-year-old aspiring actor named Bowdy took a tragic turn. The news of his arrest on suspicion of sexual assault had already sent shockwaves through the community, and the unfolding events added a somber chapter to his story. Released on a hefty $100,000 bond, Bowdy faced an uncertain future. Although no formal charges had been filed, the looming court date cast a shadow over his days. The weight of the accusations seemed to take a toll on him, evident in the tears and distress that played out on a Facebook livestream a few days after his release. Concerned for his well-being, a relative reached out to the authorities, fearing the worst. But time slipped away, and despite the urgency, officers arrived too late. The chilling video, initiated at 5:30 a.m., captured Bowdy's desperate plea for an escape from his anguish. In the tragic twist of fate, he took his own life with a single gunshot to the head. the live stream bearing witness to the darkness that consumed him. The grim incident unfolded against the backdrop of another live-stream suicide just weeks prior, prompting social media platforms to re-evaluate their role in such distressing situations. In response, Facebook introduced a reporting feature that allowed viewers to flag content violating community guidelines. The hope was that immediate reporting could halt a stream and potentially save a life, but the effectiveness of this tool in preventing suicides remained a poignant question. Keiana Herndon, a vibrant 26-year-old mother of two, unfolded her life on Facebook, connecting with over 3,000 friends. One day, she shared her dreams of returning to school in a live video, holding her 1-year-old son. Yet, this ordinary moment turned ominous as Keiana, mid-conversation, began to sweat and wipe her face. Keiana's aunt, watching remotely, felt the air thicken with concern as her niece gasped for air. A friend rushed into the room, the urgency tangible through the screen. Desperation filled the virtual space as 911 was dialed, attempting to bridge the digital and physical realms. The live stream, once a window into Keiana's vibrant life, transformed into an unwitting chronicle of her final moments. Hospitalized, Keiana fought against a heart issue triggered by underlying thyroid problems. Despite medical efforts, she succumbed later that day. The digital community, accustomed to celebrating life's joys, now silently witnessed Keiana's poignant end. In the dimly lit room of her Miami home, 14-year-old Nakia Venant grappled with the shadows of her mind. She began a live stream with friends on Facebook, where she expressed that she had been suffering from depression and feelings of paranoia. The live stream lasted for 2 hours, in which Venant cried and explained her emotions to a few viewers. Amidst the sea of people on Facebook, a friend was concerned about the urgency of Nakia's plea. They dialed the local authorities, desperate to bridge the gap between the online cries for help and the tangible world outside the screen. However, the path of Nakia's rescue was paved with confusion, as the exact coordinates of her suffering remained elusive. They busted in around 3 a.m. to find Venant hanging from a noose in her bathroom. The foster parents, mere steps away, remained oblivious as their world crumbled behind closed doors. There were countless efforts to resuscitate the teen, but she was already deceased. Conflicting reports emerged, questioning whether the livestream had captured the final moments or if it ended before the irreversible darkness consumed her. Either way, the tragic video was immediately removed from Facebook. With the mysteries unveiled, our journey concludes. The enigmas linger, teasing our curiosity. If you hunger for more tales of the inexplicable, don't forget to subscribe for a front row seat to the unfolding mysteries. Farewell, fellow seekers. Don't forget to subscribe for a front row seat to the unfolding mysteries. Farewell, fellow seekers.